2020 presidential candidate Mike Bloomberg has stalled in national polls ahead of Super Tuesday.
The slowed momentum comes after a dismal performance February 19 on the Nevada debate stage, the first time he faced his rivals and their attacks.
While Bloomberg has positioned himself as the cool candidate on social media, reaching out to so-called influencers to post endorsements of his candidacy, the effort may be falling flat.
Support for Bloomberg began to stagnate around 2 weeks ago, according to national polls. He's hovered around the 15% mark since a week before the Nevada debate, according to a Real Clear Politics polling average.
He had been rising in national support thanks to massive spending on campaign ads. He's plowed more than $500 million of his own personal fortune into those messages since he entered the race in November. He is worth around $62 billion.
The former New York mayor has also either stalled or lost support in Super Tuesday states, according to an analysis from 538. Super Tuesday is March 3.
In California, the state with the largest delegate pool at 415, Bloomberg fell to 11% in 538's polling average, down from the 12% he garnered on February 18. He trails Senator Bernie Sanders, who has 34%, and Senator Elizabeth Warren, who has 13%, according to the most recent poll conducted from February 23 to February 25.
Here are some other Super Tuesday states where support for Bloomberg has plateaued.
Last week was his first time on the debate stage, and it showed.
Bloomberg appeared unprepared to respond to jabs from his Democratic rivals, who dug into his record as New York City mayor and his attitudes toward women. He has been accused by former employees of inappropriate comments in the workplace.
By Tuesday's debate in Charleston, South Carolina, Bloomberg appeared steadier, responding to criticism about his record on policing, alleged sexual harassment and donating to Republican political candidates with what seemed like better prepared remarks.
At the most recent debate, he unleashed attacks on the front-runner, Sanders of Vermont, criticizing him for his record on gun control policy and his democratic socialist agenda.
But Bloomberg's presence in the race might have only aided Sanders by stealing support from Biden, a fellow moderate, one state poll shows.
The Texas poll from Public Policy Polling conducted earlier this week showed that with Bloomberg in consideration, voters are split between Biden and Sanders.
But in the same poll, when Bloomberg is excluded from the survey, Biden leads with 31%, while Sanders trails at 25%.